Look. I don't see the Snatcher. Terminal shadow. If he's not here, then where is he? In the hallway? That's the final area, so yeah, let's go ahead and go there. We're in the main hallway. I've checked all the rooms. Where could it be? Let's go through all of the rooms one more time. All of the rooms one more time? I don't read any movement. We are the only ones in the area. This is really weird. It has to be somewhere in headquarters. Damn, that Snatcher. Where could it have gone? Maybe it's in the TE outside the window. The area is just as we left it earlier. Harry's body is the only thing around. Just wait here a little longer, Harry. I'll get the bastard for you. Harry is laying on the floor. Where should we go? I think we need to head to the chief's office. It's probably gonna be... the window is open. What's this? There's something on the desk. Really? Oh, blood! Oh, okay. There's something dripping here. Hmm? Look at the disk. There's some kind of stain on the desktop. The stain is growing in size. Stain on disk. It's blood. There's a pool of blood on the desktop. Investigate the disk. There's no stain like this a few moments ago. The stain was not there before. Investigate the stain on disk. It appears that blood is dripping from the ceiling. Yes, blood is dripping from the ceiling. Can we look up? Search the ceiling? Why don't we investigate the ceiling? He was hiding there all this time? Cunningham!
The lighting control system has been destroyed.
Oh shit.
Distance to motion readings increasing.
Is he trying to run?
Motion readings have vanished.
You got past me this time, Snatcher.
Headquarters emergency lighting has been activated.
Can we find him again?
We should go after him immediately.
We'll find him. We know he's somewhere inside headquarters.
The Snatcher has been wounded. We should look for traces of blood.
Yeah, he managed to get me. Son of a bitch. Alright, let's move. Where should we go? Probably the hallway. We're in the main hallway. Cannot see any traces of blood here. Engineering? Is that a trace of blood behind the chair? I cannot locate any signs of blood. It's funny, I was pretty sure that I at least winged him. There's no reading. My movement sensor is functioning properly. So I guess he's not here. Set to the detective's room. Most likely it's gotta be in there. in the computer room. The result is the same, Gillian. Shooting range, yeah. I wanted to go to the computer room, but might as well check the shooting range. Damn, it's clean. Alright, to the computer room. I don't see any blood. Huh, no motion. What did we miss? Maybe I actually have to look carefully. Stupid ass metal. Stupid ass metal. Let's head to the detective's room. He might be actually be inside. A locker? Just to make sure. He's not here. Alright. Front desk. Far. Bloodstain. No blood. So he's not here. Shooting range. He might actually be in the shooting range. He might be, he might actually be able, he might have gotten outside, actually. Like, outside the window. Snatcher doesn't seem to be around. Stupid ass metal. That Snatcher's wounded. Must be blood somewhere. I think that's the idea. Nothing behind the terminal or under the disk. Is he gonna be in the hallway? Damn, where is he hiding? There's no way for it to get out of headquarters. There are still some rooms we haven't checked. No, I don't think so. We've checked everywhere. Oh, the front. The front. Now we have an option to go to the front. Which is interesting. Outside the window. The Snatcher must be in a different room. Yep. Yeah, from the hallway. Let's head to the front. Let's check the lobby. The lobby? You never know. The main door was sealed off when we came in. We've checked and double-checked everywhere else. Let's go take a look.
The main door has been opened. Did Mika open it?
Wait, Mika's not in the pod. What happened?
The lighting has been disconnected.
Don't move,
I'm gonna have to be careful with me shooting.
Is that you?
I read motion. He is definitely in here.
Where are you? Show yourself.
Damn.
I'm right here. I don't need to run or hide from you.
No, Mika!
Mika!
No, Gillian, don't move. It's a trap.
A hostage. You cowardly scum. Mika, why did you open the entrance?
I don't know. I was really scared. I mean, the emergency light's coming on so suddenly.
Seed, go ahead and shoot. But you'd better be a pretty good shot, or this kid goes home in a bag.
Shoot, Gillian. Kill this thing. Don't worry about me.
Mika!
What are you going to do?
I have you now, Junker.
Oh shit! I need to be careful. I cannot shoot here. I cannot shoot here. I got him! 5 shots!
The Snatcher's functions have been terminated.
Mika, are you all right?
Yes. Yes, I think so. Thank you.
Harry? I got him. Random? Sorry it took so long, but this ought to make us even.
Junker? You may have stopped me, but it's not over yet.
Gillian, this is just residual energy feedback. Its power levels are dropping rapidly.
Cream's hospital was nothing more than a maintenance facility. We have comrades operating throughout the city.
Comrades, huh?
You can imagine. Now our plans will move into phase 2. For that, we will enlist the help of Professor Lorraine. Your existence is meaningless as long as you don't get your memory back.
Professor who?
Good luck, Junker.
My memory? Comrades? Professor Lorraine?
Harry. Why? Please tell me. Why do so many good people have to die?
Mika.
This is all wrong.
Mika, don't worry. I won't let anybody else die. I've made a promise to Harry and Random. But the city is still full of Snatchers. This fight is just beginning.
Gillian, I have an urgent video call from Jamie. I'll connect you.
What
Gillian, I've got my memory back. I remember everything.
Well, how
Your
convenient.
memory. So what about us, Jamie? Who are we?
Gillian, it's terrible. What we've done.
Jamie, what's wrong?
I can't tell you something like this over the video phone. I would have been better off never remembering.
Okay, Jamie, calm down. I'll head out right now. Where are you? Is it snowing?
I'm sorry, Gillian. I can't tell you. They've taken our boy hostage.
Our boy?
Boy?
Who?
Professor Modner is here too.
Jamie, what are you talking about?
Madnar?
I'm so sorry.
What the?
Snatcher!
Gillian!
We have Professor Lorraine. We only require her cooperation for a short period here at the Kremlin. So for now, I suggest you avoid doing anything foolish.
The Kremlin?
Professor Seed.
Professor? Act 2 end.
With the start of this year's Kyoto Summit just 3 hours away, the delegates from the participating countries are beginning to arrive at the conference center.
Act 3. Junk.
A major poll of domestic and international opinion, carried out just last week, shows that the vast majority of respondents favor a complete quarantine of Neo Kobe as a means to combat the risk of the Snatcher menace.
Now that the Chief's death has been confirmed, it won't be long before they strip us of our Junker authorization.
Son of a...
They will be deciding how to handle Neo Kobe at the summit in just 3 hours.
There are rumors that they're going to use nukes on the city to make sure the Snatchers are wiped out.
That's
what?
ridiculous. Come on, this is the 21st century.
That may not be as improbable as it seems. The world's leaders are extremely concerned about the Snatcher problem.
The Chief was going to calm this hysteria in his speech at the summit, but that'll never happen now.
3 months ago, government pressure on Junker operations increased dramatically. Gillian's transfer here was really our last chance.
Our own chief was snatched. It's not too surprising they don't want to trust us anymore.
I've heard that the Army and FBI are going to take over operations now.
FBI?
That too will be officially
In
decided
Japan?
in 3 hours' time.
3 hours, eh? Is there any way we can find their hideout in that time?
If we don't, we and everybody else in this city are finished.
As far as they're concerned, we're just like a cancerous tumor that has to be cut out.
We have to hit the Snatchers' headquarters before then.
Gillian, can you do it?
If we only knew where it was, I should be able to manage something.
Hitting their outposts like Queen's Hospital won't do any good. We have to find their main nerve center.
What about the memory of that Snatcher who was impersonating the chief?
Just like the others, it was completely blanked. It's a form of self-destruct mechanism that they use.
Wait a minute. Mental. What about tracing that video phone call from Jamie?
It was no good. The call didn't last long enough. Still, it definitely did come from within the city.
Damn. Where are they hiding?
Even though they said they were
Gillian,
the criminal?
can't you remember anything at all? Didn't Jamie say something that implied you were somehow connected to the Snatchers?
Nothing. I can't remember a damn thing. Metal, I want you to tell me everything you know about me. Why was I sent to Junker headquarters? Where did I come from?
Gillian...
Metal, the chief's dead. Tell me everything you know about me.
Huh?
Well,
Metal
you
knows?
see-
Metal!
All right. With the chief gone, you are the highest-ranking officer here.
Whoop
You knew
whoop!
all along?
Of course.
Where were we rescued from?
3 years ago, you and Jamie were taken into protective custody in the Siberian Neutral Zone by the 17th Siberian Investigative Force. More precisely, you were discovered in cryogenic sleep pods in an underground bunker near Moscow.
Yeah, that one makes sense.
Cryogenic sleep pods? You mean they were frozen?
This is a photograph of the bunker. There is no record of when you were placed there. In addition, the third pod was empty at the time you were discovered.
There were 3 pods?
You were revived and taken into custody by the Army. Apparently, as a result of the extended sleep, both of you suffered from complete amnesia. However, another theory suggests your memories may have been intentionally erased. This is the only piece of evidence found at the site.
What?
That's Harry's picture, from when he was a kid.
Harry's your son?
That's correct. Harry is Gillian and Jamie's son. It's been confirmed by DNA tests.
Harry? Harry was my son?
Using the information gained from the photo, it was established that you are Gillian Seed and your wife, Jamie Lorraine. Both of you are American citizens, born in the late 1960s.
The 1960s?
Oh, boomers? Actual
In addition,
boomers?
Both of you vanished without a trace in 1989. There is no other information available about you after that.
1989?
Yes, you come from a world that's been gone for 50 years.
But what does that have to do with the Snatchers?
When the 17th Special Investigative Force was bringing the two of you out, there was an accident. Though the two of you were all right, most of the 17th was killed. One of them was a Snatcher. Of course, before their departure, they all underwent thorough examinations. So, if one of them was snatched...
It had to be somewhere in Siberia, right?
That's correct. And in order to attempt to determine the origin of the Snatcher, as well as your true identities, you were assigned to Junker headquarters. The hope was that exposure to the Snatchers would help you regain your memories.
Moscow? 50 years ago?
Almost everyone who was in Moscow at the time was killed in the catastrophe.
Who ordered
So
all of that?
Gillian and Jamie are the only living witnesses?
Harry. Harry was my son. Did he know?
No, it was highly classified information. He was never told.
I was never able to do anything for him.
Wait a minute, Gillian. Didn't Jamie say something about taking a boy hostage?
That's right. They must know about Harry and are using him to threaten her.
We have to find their headquarters quickly.
We've only got 3 hours.
Gillian, let's think this all through again. We may get some kind of a hint out of it.
You're right. There may be some clue in the way they're operating.
All right, let's go over what we know about them.
I gotta be honest with you, viewers. That was kind of a lackluster reaction for Gillian finding out that Harry's his son and he's dead. Alrighty, viewers. So we are at the start of hack number 3. I gotta be honest, I thought that we're about to end everything after that moment of going into the Junker headquarters. But no, we still have a ways to go, it seems. First of all, what's the Snatcher's weak point? I mean, I've been shooting them in the head, and it's been working fine for me. Alright, right into choices. Infrared rays, ultraviolet rays, X-rays, sun rays. Oh, I need to answer this? It's the ultraviolet. This is the Snatcher's weak point? Yeah, for the moment, at the very least. That is correct. Their weak point is their defective artificial skin. Long-term exposure to ultraviolet rays causes mutations in the... Is that a C or an O? Melanocytes? Fucking biology. In their stratum basal of their skin, which become cancerous. Specifically, long ultraviolet rays in the 250 and 350 nanometer range is responsible for causing the cancer. That's ultraviolet A, I believe, which is the safe ultraviolet rays. So, yeah, there are 3 kinds, by the way, viewers. There's A, B, and C. B when it starts becoming a little bit dangerous, and C is the one that's actually cancerous. Like if you project ultraviolet C to someone's eye, they might actually go blind. And if they just, you know, if you show it for someone, like for a few seconds, they might actually cause them some damage and some really interesting effects. Why do I know that? I actually worked on ultraviolet C, especially for using it for sterilizing both air and recently on objects. Yeah, I still have some ultraviolet neon lights on me, the ultraviolet C type. which is, you know, the dangerous one, so... be careful while using that, though, viewers. It has a lot of applications. You can actually buy them really easily, but be aware of them. It's like you have to handle them really, responsibly and really carefully. Long-term ultraviolet rays in the 202 and to 350 nanometer range is responsible for causing the cancer. Have a nice day. Doesn't know how to read English today. Actually, not only today, for the rest of his for the rest of this playthrough. That's right, and that's the reason that they are so limited as to when they can be out. They only come out at night in the middle of the winter. Only at night in the middle of the winter? And wear sunscreen even then. That's a method that John used to figure out what the Snatchers were up to. How ironic. It turns out that the destruction of the ozone layer actually had the benefit for us humans. Hey, I already made that joke, Mika. You're gonna steal that from me? That's right. Now, what method were they using to move and be able to avoid ultraviolet rays and sunlight at the same time? I mean, not the black taxi, the underpass. Why are we answering these trivia questions, though? They just want us to be... The game wants to make... sure that the player actually knows where the plot is heading? Trying to test me, Kojima? It's the underpass. This is the method of the movement that the Snatchers were using. That is right. They were using the abandoned tunnels of the old tube liner system to get from place to place. That's how they were able to move around without being noticed. Nielsen's apartment, the old factory, Queen's Hospital, all of their hideouts were connected by the tube liner. So maybe there is a tunnel under their main base as well? Their main... I thought that Queen's Hospital worked as both their main base and the research facility to where they can actually manufacture and produce, you know, better skin than what they can produce right now. There's a good chance of that. Next, what phenomenon was always observed at any location where Snatchers appeared, including the underground tunnels? Snow 9. Cough, yawn, hiccup, sneezes. Hiccup. Sneeze. This is the phenomenon you're talking about. That is right. And what was the cause of the sneezing? Dust, smoke, Snow 9. This is the reason for the sneezing. You are correct. The sneezing was caused by the presence of the allergen Snow 9. Snow 9 is an artificial form of pollen developed by the military, and its presence is limited to certain regions. Damn, the military is at it again, huh? I mean, this is all of that is info that we already know because we researched that. So if you didn't research that, the game is just gonna tell it to you right now. They were using it to interfere with the radio transmissions and keep people away. Damn. Oh, that's not metal. They probably were producing it intentionally themselves. The only regions of the city where Snow 9 is still present are areas around the Ina River. Ina, I think that's an actual river in Japan. The Ina River. It has been cleared out of other areas because of the danger it presents. So that means that their base must be somewhere near the Ina River, right? That is a fair conclusion. They are probably somewhere near the Ina River, protected by the Snow 9. Accessible to the tube liner, and near the Ina River. And we must not forget the 3 photographs that we found the Snatchers with. All of them were related to the Soviet Union before the catastrophe. Damn, this game came out while the Soviet Union was still existing. That's crazy. I mean, not this particular version, that is, but the original version, which is pretty crazy. So actually, people like even I wonder how many medias back in the day that were thinking that the Soviet Union would still exist, you know, even after a few decades after the fact. And surprisingly, it's an interesting period, by the way. It's worth studying. The communism phenomena just imploded at like a really short time, and didn't even last a century, which is very crazy, especially when you see the size of the influence of communism altogether. Extremely crazy, actually. The map on the wall of Nielsen's apartment. The picture of the temple in the director's office at Queen's Hospital. The photograph of Red Square hidden in the chief's office. We're not gonna mention the picture in Gillian's apartment? Why do the Snatchers keep pictures and memorabilia like this? Maybe they're homesick? Maybe that's where they come from? Homesick? Get serious, Mika. They're robots, you know. I mean, they have emotions. The game is suggesting that. Let's analyze this a little closer. What city is related to all 3 of these pictures? Well, since we're talking about the Soviet Union, of course it's gonna be New York! Communist New York. Communist Tokyo? Now, Tokyo at one point wanted to be, you know... I'm gonna keep that joke to myself. It's Moscow. This is the city they have in common. That is correct. It is Moscow. Moscow must be... Stop calling it Moscow! It's Leskow. Moscow must be where they come from. That must be the basis of their programming. You might be right. Just as people have a hometown that is dear to them, their creators may have put a hometown into their programming. They use very advanced artificial intelligence systems, so they may have needed something like that to maintain their emotional balance. So yeah, even Mika thinks that they they have some sort of an emotion, at least programmed. Yeah, they were born out of nothing, but they needed to give them some kind of image as an emotional base. So Moscow is their creator and their home. Moscow is their creator. Interesting. And the place that they found Jamie and I.
In other words, this homing instinct thing of theirs has led them to set up their headquarters in some place that reminds them of home, or their creator.
What part of this city is like Moscow?
Moscow's really cold, right? They get a lot of snow, don't they?
Snow?
I think they mentioned
no snow has been recorded in Neo-Kobe in several years.
Well,
damn.
That's not it.
Wait, what about that pollen? That crystal bioengineered stuff, Snow 9?
Now that you mention it, wasn't it snowing on Jamie's video phone call?
That's
it was.
Right. Their hideout has to be somewhere close to the Ina River.
The Ina River flows for miles around here, Gillian. We could never search it all in time.
It's the Ina, not Ina.
Let's look at a map of the areas investigated so far. This is an enlarged view of the southwest portion of the city around the Ina River. This blue area is that in which Snow 9 is present. Now I'll superimpose a chart of the abandoned tube liner tunnels. From this, we can establish those areas with Snow 9, which are accessible by subway tunnel.
That's a lot.
Nice try, but it's still too large. We could never cover it in 3 hours.
Don't give up so fast, Gillian. What about that image of home thing we were talking about? Maybe there's some kind of geographic similarity. Maybe the same view can be seen or something.
I'll display a map of Moscow alongside.
Even them calling it Moscow. Oh,
What's
same
this?
river.
Look, the rivers are exactly the same shape.
This is the Moscow River over here.
It looks like we're on the right track, Metal. Show us the location that Jamie and I were picked up from.
All right, right here.
Metal, before the catastrophe, what was at this location?
The headquarters for the entire Soviet Union, the Kremlin.
The Kremlin? That Snatcher said something about taking Jamie to their Kremlin.
Metal, what spot in Neo Kobe would match up with the location of Moscow's Kremlin?
Calculating. This is the spot. It's presently occupied by an old church.
Oh
It's
shit.
rather large, but reports indicate it's been abandoned for nearly 20 years.
You wanna go to church?
Right in the middle of the Snow
Gonna
9
pray to
subway
Jesus?
area.
That's it! That's their headquarters, their new Kremlin.
Gillian, let's go!
Wait, Gillian.
I want to go with you.
Sorry, Mika.
Hey, I'm a junker too, you know.
I
You
know, and
not.
you're a great one at that.
So take me with you then.
You head to the summit to warn the delegates. They haven't given up, you know.
The summit's in Kyoto. I'm not going to be the only one to run.
You've got to convince them not to use nukes on Neo Kobe.
We found their hideout. There's no need now to sink the whole island.
Yes, but...
It's a tough job. Can you do it?
Okay, Gillian. I'll do what I can.
Thanks. Thank you, Mika.
Don't say it, okay?
Let's go, Gillian!
Gillian?
Yes? What's wrong?
How about dinner sometime?
What?
Dinner?
Yeah, you know, dinner.
Mika.
What?
Not interested. I thought it would be nice, you know, to kick back, relax. It's Christmas after all.
Christmas, huh? I'll be back by then.
Gillian, we have to hurry.
That's a promise, right? I heard you.
Yeah, okay. But I gotta go to church first.
I'll see you soon then.
Okay, Metal, let's go.
Oh, this game is good. Well, what about Jamie, though? If let me tell you, if we're gonna give me an option, I'm gonna go with Jamie. I'm sorry, Mika. I'll go with Jamie.